Hey guys, so welcome to today's weekly tutorial. My name is Blessing of Sue with Octavia, and in this class, we're going to be learning how to make this two-toned flay dress with a ruffle detailed on it. It's very beginners friendly, and I'm sure you would want to try it out. If this is your first time of coming across us on this space, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and interact with our content, and we'll delve right into the video. So the first thing you want to do is to fold your fabric on bias form. The reason you are doing this is to give that flowing effect um on the dress, as it's not a fitted dress. Okay, so folding on bias form gives you that flay effect in front. Okay, so after folding on bias form, I now start my marking shoulder of 15. Okay, so after that's 7.5, after marking that, I now get my armhole. After I get my armhole, then I now determine the length of the dress. For the sake of this class, the length of this dress is 40. Then I added 1 extra inch for hemming allowance. So I go round. Please note that while you are going round to get the length of the dress, you also have to be adjusting your tape at the top. Okay, so I get my length, I cut off my shoulder and armhole. Then I also do the same thing for the back piece. Okay, so I now replicate what I already cut out as the front to get the same um, thing as my back. Okay, so now after cutting the front and back piece, so I use a neck width of 3 inches, then depth of 2.5 in front and 1 inch at the back. Okay, they are 2.5 in front and 1 inch at the back. So now I created an opening for the back because there is no zipper. I didn't want to incorporate a zipper in the dress, so I created like an opening which I'm going to finish up with a facing. So the next thing now is to incorporate the second fabric into the dress. I'm using a pink colored fabric, while the main dress is orange. So for that neck side part of the dress, I'm using a pink fabric. So I also fold the pink fabric on bias form too. Basically, all what we're trying to do is to replicate the neckline we have on the base of the fabric on the second fabric, which is going to serve more like our facing. Okay, so I'm going to replicate the neckline of both front and back. So this is the front I'm doing first. The back already has like an opening. Okay, so it's for ease of wearing. So now I try to determine the shape of the front. I did half of my shoulder. The depth I did 15 inches. Now you can go higher, you can go lower, depends on how low you want the other fabric to be. But I use 15 inches for this tutorial, and I connect it with a V curve to meet the top of the fabric as so. what I do next is to go to my sewing machine and try and sew down the edges of the pink fabric on the main fabric, because you don't want it flying everywhere. So you have to sew it down so it's steady. After doing that, I sew down my shoulder to shoulder. So what I'm gonna do next is to get a long stripe of fabric and try to get my um, pleats around the sewn part of the dress. So as you can see, I've hemmed the tip of the fabric. I'm working with a 6 inches wide fabric. I already hemmed it down, and I take it to the machine and pleat it round the part. So while I'm going to sew facing the other side, more like facing the opposite direction. So when I'm done sewing, I'm going to flip it over so it faces the right side. Oh yeah, we can see how our dress is coming out nicely and neatly. So when you're done, this is what you should have. Now, next thing I'm going to do is to measure around the neckline. I got 18 inches. After measuring, I fold it into the and get cut it out. The size of my band is 2 inches. So what did is to close up the ends before sewing it on the neckline. So basically that's the last thing you need to do. I run it down, take it back to the dress, pin it down so it's steady before sewing. And here we have it, super easy to make. I do hope you give this a try and let me know in the comment section. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so. And if there's any video tutorial you want us to make, kindly indicate in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.